Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. I go by the name Serge Ball. It's a pleasure having you here. If it's your first time coming to my channel, you're welcome. Make yourself comfortable. This channel I'll be talking about transitioning from 9 to 5 life to entrepreneurship, but more so traveling around. That's the objective. The objective is to travel around Europe, to have different experiences to share with you. And that is meeting people that are in the domain of entrepreneurship, well-being, arts and craft, and just whatever motivates them, people living their dreams, right? Okay, so that's it. If you're interested in that, please, this is the place to be. Make sure to like, subscribe, and join me on the journey. Well, yesterday I made a video talking about my desire to transition from the 9 to 5 life to actually engaging in things that I'm more passionate about, things that make me wake up in the morning with butterflies and feeling fulfilled. And I made it very clear that I wasn't happy with the lifestyle I had. Waking up to work, going to do a job that I don't like, which is the reality of a lot of people from my experience or from the exchange I've had with many friends and close ones within living in Greece, Athens. As a result of that, I had a lot of reactions by people calling me. Unfortunately, they didn't leave the comments on the videos, which would have been helpful. That is why I encourage you to drop your thoughts in the comment section. That is very helpful. It helps us grow, but more so it helps us, understand each other. And I'm very open to any suggestions that you might have, advice and all that, Well, a lot of people, close ones, friends, reached out to me directly like, hey bro, what's happening? You have a great job, you're making, decent money. Why don't you keep, stay in the safe place? A lot of people are actually caught up in this trap because, not because they don't have other aspirations, but more so because they are afraid of losing the opportunity that they have and leaving their safe zone. People want to take the safe bet. I have never been that type of person. My life has always been about challenge and getting out of my comfort zone, to try other things, because we live this life once and I don't want to live in regret, which is something that I'm gradually seeing because I've made so much sacrifices to be able to stay within this space of working, earning a salary, trying to invest, but not fully, because an investment can only work perfectly if you are invested in it, if you have control over it. And since I invest a lot in Africa, I do have to depend on other people, and they will never share the passion I have or handle my businesses the way I would as the owner or as the sole investor, right? So I can relate to that aspect of fear or wanting to keep a 9 to 5 job because it's a safe bet. Also, there is this aspect of people wanting to influence a decision in life and people not realizing or seeing your vision until you execute it, and then the result starts coming in. Then now everybody wants to be a part of it. People want to tell you how much they believe in you. That is actually very fake. I understand it's not out of hate or it's not coming from a bad place, but it's quite destabilizing sometimes when you understand that as humans, we are very influenced by our surroundings, the things we hear or what people say. It takes a very strong mind to stand your ground, to follow what you think is best for you, to stick to your decisions and to be able to see it through. So I encourage everybody that is trying to do something for themselves or that's trying to transition or engage into something that they feel deep down within them that this is what they want for themselves. And they understand they will wake up every morning feeling happy to engage in this direction. We all understand entrepreneurship or engaging in other activities, being it economic, social, or cultural activities, might not always be easy, especially when you have been doing relatively well or you're comfortable in another space. It would not be easy. It will come with challenges. It will come with sometimes frustrations because things are not clicking off the way you expected them to. That shouldn't be a reason for you to quit. That is just another reason for you to go harder, to feel more motivated, to want to engage. Because I believe success is just a result of effort invested. And the universe doesn't lie when it comes to that. God doesn't lie when it comes to that. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your dreams and engage. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't be where I am today. Before I decided to come to Europe, I had so many challenges, even from family members that were trying to discourage me. A lot of people try to discourage me. And that has been the case in everything I've tried to do. I've always faced obstacles coming from people trying to tell me, no, you shouldn't do it this way. People are just scared. People don't want to leave their comfort zone. They don't want to try other things. And that is why you see certain people that live in a certain geographical area. They never leave out of that place. Their mindset is so closed because they don't want to try other experiences. People are scared to try other things. And sometimes you have to push them. And pushing them sometimes comes by way of you showing them, making that change in your life, and they realize, wow, this is possible, and now everybody wants to follow. A lot of us as people nowadays are followers. We are not leaders. And I don't say this in a condescending way, it's just a fact. So if you're out there and you want to engage into something, you feel deep down within you that this is what will make you happy, bro, go for it, because the rate of depression I see out here, the rate of sadness, when I talk to people, it's just unbearable. People are not happy, you know. They are waking up doing jobs they don't like. They understand, you know, they got to do this job to pay their bills and all that. But at the same time, they are not happy. They wish they could be doing something else. I must say, despite the skepticism of my family members or friends, people that, you know, feel I'm taking the wrong decision, or that I'm about to head towards the wrong direction, I was happy. My very good friend, rooted in royalty, dropped a comment on my video, which is already great. I wish my family members would have dropped a comment. That would already help the channel grow. So she said, 9 to 5 is not living. If you can get free from it, go for it. Peace and love. You see, those are the comments we want. Those are the type of people we want around us. People that understand, because she is also an entrepreneur and she's been breaking boundaries. This is someone that left America to relocate in Africa. You understand that? The challenges, she's been going through a lot, but she feels so fulfilled and so happy. And these are the people that I look up to for motivation. So shout outs to Rooted in Royalty. You already know, you know how we do it. And yeah, I talked to my friend the other day. She's so passionate. She's a movie actress, and she actually wants to relocate to France. Right? But she is still, you know, facing challenges. But I bet you, if she persists and continues and pick that role she's been looking for, everything changes. Everything will change, and people wouldn't understand how hard it was when she wasn't able to get these roles for years, living hand to mouth, going through challenges. People wouldn't understand that. They'll only celebrate the success and how much she's a great actress and how much she's, you know, they're proud of her, how much they believe in her. But at the moment where she needs people to motivate her, to encourage her in that direction, she hasn't found so many people. So, you know, we shouldn't be slaves to our comfort zone. We shouldn't just stay secluded where we are. And, you know, our destinies could be in a different country. That is why I don't understand when people act some kind of way. When they see foreigners, they get defensive or they act funny. Because we must understand, the fact that we are born in a certain place or country doesn't mean our destiny or our mission in life would be linked to that area. You could be born in France and your destiny is somewhere in Bolivia or Colombia. That is where you might achieve your success. And we see a lot of cases like that. So I don't want to be influenced by people that are scared or people that feel as though, because you're comfortable, you shouldn't try other things, and that compromise their happiness just because they have a little bit of comfort. I respect that. I understand life is not easy. I understand the challenges of losing an opportunity or a job that is already certain and available because you're trying to engage in other things. I understand how difficult that might be to assimilate or to accept, but we are not all the same. And I can't allow myself to be influenced, by people, especially when I know what is deep down within me. If you're someone going through this type of challenges, finding it hard for people around you to motivate you because of your vision and your mission you feel deep down within you, or the dreams you want to accomplish that will make you feel fulfilled and happy, please do not give up. Do what you got to do, and trust me, when you hit success, everybody will get in line. That's what I have to say about this. With that said, peace. I'll see you on the next one.